take the time to give a special thank you to RE Search Concept, Caroline. It was a God-sent miracle that helped save our home. There were people asking for $3,500, $2,000, all kinds of different things. I had gotten hurt, gotten behind by a year, and got their phone number. I can't even remember how, but it was a godsend. And Caroline and her team innocently stopped Bank of America from taking our home from us. We would be literally homeless right now. As a matter of fact, I wanted to say, Caroline, thank you, because by saving our home and getting a good job myself, I was able to even to make this video. I didn't want to do it because part of saving our home helped us to get my dental insurance to help my teeth. So many things have happened because of Caroline stepping up, doing the right thing that no other place does. Again, Caroline, I want to say thank you from the Rowland family. God bless you.
I'm here with Mr. H, and I helped him out earlier with some stuff, and he's going to tell you a little bit about my customer service, right?
I'm going to tell him all about your customer service. Listen, if you want the deal to get done, whatever you're trying to do, this is the woman who will take care of you. Let me tell you what she did. 24 hours before I had a tax sale, she came out at 7 p.m. in the evening to make sure she could meet with me so we could sign the paperwork so she could make sure and get that tax sale stopped the very next day, and she got it done.
Hey!
Okay? If it wasn't for this woman, I would not be here today.
That is so sweet.
Okay? So, and the customer service, the people she sent out, very nice, very efficient. We got it done in a short amount of time. I later met with Caroline in her office. She was wonderful, as everyone's gonna. So as I was saying before, we were so rudely cut off. Caroline came out. She sent her people out to meet with me at 7 o'clock that night, the night before the tax sale. Okay, you don't get this kind of customer service. You don't get. Trust me, I'm a stickler for customer service. You can't get this kind of customer service. So I was totally impressed. Somehow she seems to always be jolly on the spot whenever something comes up. Whenever I need her and I don't even call her, she calls me. She calls me.
I got a secret cape, huh?
So anyway.
Thank you, Mr. H. I appreciate it.
The bottom line, she's fantastic. Let me finish.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
And she's extremely knowledgeable and very creative. And I've been in the business for 25 years, and most real estate agents don't know that much. This woman is well versified. So that's all I can say. That's the best I can say.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Caroline Herabedian with Research Concept, and I just wanted to introduce myself real quick to you. I am a fourth generation realtor specializing in foreclosures, and my office is located in Northridge in the San Fernando Valley. I do help people who are from Bakersfield down to San Diego and everything in between. So if you're facing an issue in Southern California, I can definitely help you. My family personally went through some foreclosure issues 10 years ago, so I stepped in, and now I have a little bit of revenge to get back at the banks. So I do want to help every homeowner that I can. I have been blessed with some of my awards, and the most precious one to me is this 10 Best in California for excellent client service, because I do believe in my 5-star reviews in Zillow and Trulia. Check me out, and I'll be happy to help you with anything you need. Give me a call at 818-967-9626. Congratulations! You guys are the new buyers of this house. How would you rate the transaction?
All right, 5 stars. It was wonderful. Any questions I had, she was always the go-to person. Answered any and all.
Hi, I'm Caroline Herabedian, your local SoCal realtor, and I just wanted to take a minute to come down and tell you about all of the amazing things that I have accomplished. And some of the really big miracles that have me saying, wow. So I send out letters and flyers to people who are late on their mortgage, and I urge them to call me right away. But of course, some people think that they can tackle the problems on their own, which is great. If you can, wonderful. But I really like to get started a few months ahead of our deadline. I usually have to have a complete file about 30 to 45 days prior to any kind of a deadline so that I can make sure that we all have a smooth and non-stressful process. But one time, Tyler called me and he said, "Miss Caroline, I really need your help. I have a sale date coming up and I don't want to lose my property." And I said, "Okay, I could totally help you out. When's your sale date?" He said, "In 2 hours." So in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, 2 hours. What am I going to do? I told him, "You know what? I have an idea. So go ahead and I'm going to get some information from you. If you can fill it out and send it back to me within the next 15 minutes, I'll get started." Luckily, I had time between appointments. He texted me right away that he sent back the documents, and I had a little chat with the trustee, and I was able to get the sale date postponed. I was shocked myself, but when you have people cooperating and everything's like just falling in line for you, it's amazing. Please don't try this at home, kids. I don't want to be, rushing everything last minute and relying on miracles, but they do happen, and they happen right here. So please give me a call. Let me do it with you today. 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local SoCal realtor, and I just wanted to stop by and tell you a little joke I heard. What does the appraiser's wife say to the appraiser when she's trying to fall asleep? "Tell me about your day, honey." So, on that note, today I was at an appraisal and I wanted to tell you how I go a little bit above and beyond for my clients. Most agents would probably just set up an appointment and hope everything goes well, but I like to do a little bit extra to ensure a positive sale and a great outcome. So what I did differently was I actually did some research and I put together some comparable properties to support our value. I also went ahead and did my disclosures, so I have everything that you have upgraded, everything that is wrong with the property, and what it took to get to that point. And if you spent money on the upgrades, I can put out a little bid to show that you spent money on the property. And with those items and a few other things that I have up my sleeve, I put together a nice little package for the appraiser so we know exactly where it's going to come in at before it even happens. I just like to do a little bit more for my clients, and I hope that you appreciate that. If you have any real estate needs, please give me a call, 818-967-9626. I'm Caroline Harabedian, your SoCal realtor. I help you with everything from residential and commercial real estate to leases and rentals. I do specialize in foreclosure help, but I wanted to take a moment today to thank each and every one of my clients and my staff for making this award here possible. Having accomplished so much in the last decade, I take great pride in this particular award for 10 best real estate agents in California for outstanding client service. I get rewarded every single day with your smiles, and it definitely pushes me to keep striving to be the best realtor I can be for you and to make the real estate process and transition as easy and smooth as possible. So thank you again for making this all possible, and I'll see you on the next deal. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian with Research Concept, your local real estate agent here to help you with all your real estate tips. Today we'll be talking about buyer tips. So if you're a first-time buyer, you have a few things to go through. The first tip I have for you is to get pre-approved. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about this, but before you start looking for homes, it's very important to get pre-approved, because the last thing you want to do is fall in love with the home and not be able to afford it or have it completely out of budget, and that will ruin your process. You do want to talk to a local lender who is going to spend one-on-one time with you and make sure that they take all of your information accurately to make sure that the property that you do end up choosing is going to be within your budget. You don't want to start looking for a home first before you get pre-approved. It may lead to some heartbreak and some troubled times. We do want a smooth escrow process, and you will need your pre-approval to make an offer on a home anyway. Nowadays, the houses are getting on the market and off the market within a day or two, especially if they're hot properties in the best areas. So you do want to have everything ready to go when you're looking at the homes. My second tip for you would be to hire a great realtor. There's a few things you want to ask a realtor before completely committing to them as your buyer's agent. One of the things you want to ask them is, how many houses have you been able to sell within the last 30 days or within the last 6 months? How long have you been a realtor? How active are you in real estate? And what lenders do you work with? Try to present them with the loan approval that you have received and see if they are able to find you a home in your desired area with your approval and your budget. Something else you want to ask those realtors that may be helping you is, are they going to be spending time with you every week, a couple times a week? Will you be talking daily? And what kind of emails will they be sending you? Are you on some auto email just sending you all of the properties that are available? You can look all that up on the internet anyway. You want your realtor to be able to send you specified homes that are within your criteria in your budget. So make sure that you do some research and look on the websites for some reviews and see who has great reviews as buyer's agents. If you ever need my help or any real estate advice, please give me a call at 818-967-96. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local real estate agent, and I'm here to talk to you about contingencies today. When you're buying a property, your offer is actually contingent on a few different things being met. One is an appraisal contingency. You want to make sure that the value is going to be there. And the other one is a loan contingency. You are going to try to get a loan, but you want to make sure that your loan is going to get approved and funded before you are going to buy the house. And the third contingency is an inspection contingency, where you want to check the plumbing, the electricity, the roof, things like that. If any of these contingencies are not to your satisfaction, you are able to cancel escrow, and if you're within your contingency period, you will be able to get all of your earnest money deposit back. On a typical car form a purchase agreement, your standard contingency periods are 17 days for appraisal and inspections, and for your loan contingency, you usually have 21 days. As long as you're within that time frame, you are able to cancel the contract for your purchase and receive your money back. For any other real estate needs or questions, please feel free to call me at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local SoCal realtor, and I know I'm going to sound a little corny, but I have heard another joke today and I wanted to share it with you. So the California Highway Patrol pulls over a speeding motorist and goes up to the driver and says, "Let me see your real estate license." And the motorist looks at him and says, "Don't you mean my driver's license?" And he goes, "Oh no, not everybody in California has one of those." And I just wanted to touch base with you guys and say that I really love all of my clients and I always get the best reviews. When you're picking your real estate agent, please go on some of the websites and check out their reviews, how many stars they have. I happen to have 5 stars on Zillow and Trulia, and I have a list of reviews and a list of my past sales, and you can see that I've done some recent activities. So when you're choosing your agent, either call me or at least look them up and make sure they have a really strong background before you call them for an interview. And you can always reach me at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local real estate agent, and I'm here to talk to you today about earnest money deposit. EMD is when you have a property that you are trying to purchase and you want to show the seller that you are serious about buying the property. So you put a deposit into escrow, also known as EMD, and you can secure your spot in line while you try to close escrow. I like to put 3% of your purchase price into escrow for your deposit because it shows the seller that you are super serious about buying the property. In today's competitive market, it is much better for you to put a higher amount of deposit to show that you're serious, because the lower earnest money deposit offers are not going to be taken seriously. If you have any other real estate questions or needs, please feel free to call me at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian with Research Concept, your local real estate agent, and I'm here to give you a few tips on what to do before selling your home. First, you would like to take a look at some of the repairs that you have to do. Concentrate on minor repairs. You don't have to renovate the whole house. It would be a very good idea for you to get a termite report and take a look at the costs involved. If it's too much cost, you may just want to do a credit in escrow to the buyers for them to complete those repairs instead of you having to repair them. My second tip to you is to stage your home. Definitely the first thing to do is to declutter the whole property, not just the house itself, but you want to take a look at the garage and your backyard because people will notice all that. Go ahead and put simple furniture out and don't overcrowd your kitchen. Your third tip from me is to hire a local realtor. Go ahead and go on Zillow or Trulia or one of the big websites and search for somebody who has a lot of past sales, especially in the last 12 months, and they have to have really good reviews. Tip number 4 is to determine a sales price. Your realtor can help you with this by providing some comparable properties that have recently sold in the last 30 days, and you can make a decision with them as to where you want to price your home. You don't want to be too low and you don't want to be on the high side either. Just right for the market to get that perfect offer. My last tip to you is to accept a good offer. That doesn't necessarily mean to get the highest price approved, but you want to take a look at the buyer's profile as well. Do they have strong credit? Are they putting a substantial amount of down payment? Are they going to stick through to the end? So go ahead and talk to your realtor, and together you guys can make a great decision for a smooth escrow. And if you ever need my advice, please give me a call directly at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local real estate agent, here to talk about how liens can affect your real estate transaction. You have IRS liens, construction loan liens, your HOA might have placed a lien if you were delinquent, and most importantly, child support liens. So what I like to do is I like to address these liens up front in our first meeting. I collect some information from you and make sure I do a very thorough search to see what kind of liens will pop up, because if we're not able to address the liens up front, it will affect you greatly. If you're going through a loan modification, there's a chance that your loan modification will not be granted to you if there's additional liens that are not settled prior to the modification getting approved. If you're selling your home, there is going to be a big delay in your sale process, in your escrow process, if the liens are not addressed, negotiated, and taken care of. If you're applying for a refinance, your refinance will not be able to close without those liens being taken care of. So please be sure that if you have any liens that you know about, you address it with your realtor to begin with and have your realtor negotiate. Luckily, me and my staff are able to help negotiate with those liens. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your SoCal Realtor, and today I just want to talk to my audience. I know there's a lot of you out there watching this video, and maybe you received a notice in the mail and you're thinking that you're scared and you feel like you're going through this alone. You're not. There's a lot of people out there who are receiving notices in the mail. There are a lot of people out there who have had something happen to them. Maybe your interest rate went up. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you lost a loved one. Now you're on a single income. You're not alone, and you do have options. I would love to have an opportunity to talk to you about all of your options. The advice is free, so please give me a call and let's see what we can do to resolve your problem together. You have nothing to lose by calling me, but you might lose a lot if you miss out on your opportunity. So please don't hesitate. Call me now, 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local real estate agent, and I'm here to talk to you today about short sales. Short sales have been around for years and years and years, and if you don't know what they are, you're one of the lucky ones. When you buy a property at, let's say, $500,000 and the market dropped down to have the value at $400,000, you're basically upside down on your mortgage by over $100,000. At some point, if you have trouble paying your mortgage, let's say, God forbid, you lose your job or you get divorced and you have only single income now, perhaps even your interest rate went up because it was adjustable and you can't afford your mortgage anymore, it's going to be really tough for you to sell it because you owe way more than what the house is worth. It is up to professionals like myself to help you negotiate with your lender to approve a short sale. They'll be selling short of what you owe them. So in a short sale, there's always two sellers. One is going to be the actual owner of the property, you, and the second person to sell the property is going to be the bank. So your lender also has to approve the sale of the property and all the terms and conditions, in which case they will also pay for all of the closing costs that go with it. So as the seller, you won't be able to pay for any kind of closing costs, not even commissions or escrow fees. That's all going to be taken care of your bank, and it's up to professionals like myself to help you negotiate that payoff. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly at 818-967-9626. Hi, I'm Caroline Harabedian, your local real estate agent, and I'm here to talk about a final walkthrough. You've opened escrow and you have completed many tasks to be able to get to this point where you're almost about to close escrow. You've gone through your loan, you've done your inspections, and maybe you've even requested some repairs to be done. So about 5 days before you close escrow, you want to be able to go in and do your final walkthrough. The point of the final walkthrough is to make sure the house is in the same condition as when you first inspected it.